Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 91 of the AEW Draft Series. I am Swarls, joined by Nick. Nick, what's going on?
Hello. We just did Beach Break. It was an absolute success according to the internet. So
Yeah, it was. They're right.
I
We
think it
uh,
was
we
100.
pulled we pulled 100 out of our ass.
Right.
Um, no thanks to Jay White's bicep, but Walter and John Moxley came through. Um, honestly, this show had like no business getting 100, but we'll take it.
I Ilya carried fucking Jacob Fatu to an 89. That
Yeah,
helps a lot.
it helps a lot.
And then Walter and Moxley.
But
I
like,
mean, Walter and Moxley's good.
yeah,
People would
no, I mean,
enjoy.
listen, it was a good, it was a very good show, but like, we didn't even have a 99 rated match. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah. Um, Now with that said, so Nick has the next pay per view, and it's not even until the end of May, and then in June we have Forbidden Door. So I have like 3 months to dilly dally, and I was talking to Nick last June about like what the fuck am I gonna do for 3 months. I figured out what I'm gonna do for 3 months. Chat. I'm going on tour. Uh,
Wow.
I've got dates and everything. We're going to Mexico for 2 weeks. We're going to the UK for 3 weeks. We're going to Europe for a month. We're ending with 3 big shows in Japan. The Chubu Maniacs get their show. So happy for them. Um, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Don't know how much story stuff we're going to do. Really, going to depend these first 2 weeks in Mexico. I don't know if English is a secondary language in Mexico. So we might be pretty limited on promos. We'll see. Um,
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. So we might be like, boy, there's a lot of Vikingo and Andrade promos on these first two shows. We'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go on tour. We've never been to Mexico. We've never been to Japan, weirdly enough. So that's gonna be fun. See how those shows go. And Nick will be building to Double or Nothing. And then also before that you're gonna do a big special collision.
Yeah. Uh, Spring Super Show.
April showers.
Annihilation.
uh, the notepad only made an appearance because you were seeing non-booking plans. I mean, I guess you saw what I had at the bottom of the last pay-per-view, but that pay-per-view already happened, so it's fine. These guys stayed.
Good.
Good. House show in the Great Lakes. Great. So yeah, we're gonna go to Noreste, Mexico, and then next week we're going to go to Noroccidente. I don't know. That's a tough one. Noroccidente. I don't know. I'm no Hangman Page when it comes to the Spanish.
Yeah, practice.
Yeah.
Also, notice I am not trying to correct you
No.
because I don't fucking know.
Would you believe I took 4 goddamn years of Spanish in high school?
Would you believe so did I?
Yeah, and to the point where like Spanish 4 senior year, it was like a you can only speak Spanish level class, and I got through it, but God, I don't remember fucking any of that shit. I don't. Probably should have stayed on top of that, but mistakes were
Would you
made.
believe? Would you believe I was in the Spanish Honor Society?
No.
I was.
I would not
Don't
believe
know how.
that. Yeah. Yeah, high school was weird. They had you speaking fluent Spanish and drinking chocolate milk and pizza at 10:30 in the morning.
Well, what the fuck was going on in your school?
Bro,
Now wait a minute.
we had A, B, C, and D lunch. A lunch started at 10:45 a.m. I swear they gave it to me every year. It sucks so bad. eating
I'm
fucking a slice of pizza
scared
with
that
those shitty little smiley face potatoes at 10:45 in the morning.
I guess this is what happens when you have a high school with more than like 300 people in your class.
Yeah. Yeah,
'Cause I just got lunch. We got lunch. It was one time period.
no. We also had we had block scheduling, so we only had 4 classes a day, but each class was like 100 minutes. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I would have dropped out.
Yeah, it was.
That's it.
I mean, it was one of those things where if it was a class you liked, you were like, hell yeah. Like, it was great when you had, like, gym. Because you could actually, like, do shit. Instead of just, like, getting changed, doing gym for 10 minutes. Then it's like, oh shit, we gotta get changed and leave. But yeah, if it was a class you fucking hated, it was torture. It was awful. Shout out Freedom High School. Same high school as The Rock, baby. All right.
That doesn't sound like freedom. That sounds like prison.
Brother, let me tell you, that is probably the 800th time I've heard someone say that.
Let's go. I'm nothing if not low-hanging fruit taker.
All right, no nights off. We can't give anyone nights off. We're going to Mexico. All right, I have no idea how much we're gonna draw here. 8,000. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Don't say that about this. Listen, I hated the smiley potatoes. And I will admit, I was like alone. I was on an island on that. Everyone else loved them. I always thought they were like mushy and shitty, and like tater tots were way better.
I never got school lunch.
Okay.
And before you say anything like, "Oh, you had your lunch," but no, I put meat on a sandwich, meat on bread, and brought it in. But
All right.
like, no, I never got school lunch.
We're going to La Plaza de Toros La Monumental in Monterrey.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Listen, I told you, 4 years of Spanish, and that's all I know. And like, I can order off the menu at like a Mexican restaurant and not embarrass myself. That's like the best I got.
Perfect.
Yeah. Un burrito California, por favor. Like, boom, got it. Con carne asada. Do you know what I mean? Got that shit.
Cuatro años well spent.
Yeah. Does it say here the language? Am I missing it? Do I have to check somewhere
Yes,
else?
Spanish, English.
Okay.
It's above the yellow.
It's above the yellow. It is. Okay, great. We can cut promos. Perfect.
I feel like that's cowards modding, if that even is modding. It should just be Spanish.
You can, there was English spoken on that AEW show in Arena Mexico. I think it's, they didn't send anyone out there to speak English for 6 minutes, but, which I probably will, but we're just not cooking tonight. Safe bet angle idea. Okay, great. Do I want to try one more creative finish or 2 more like 40-point ones? Let's go 2 40 points. Give me a storyline idea. Okay. Give me a character idea. Okay. Just no finishes tonight. They didn't have any finishes in them. El Coyote showed up.
Oh, you gotta book El Coyote.
He just wants to hang out. Which,
you gotta let El Coyote hang out.
Yeah, he can hang out. That's fine. El Hijo del Pantera. You know what? I'm gonna thinking all. Oh, you know what? Oh, this one. No.
No, that one we're gonna let. Also, scumbag personality. We could just, if we see that, we could just keep it pushing.
Andrade's probably extra mad about it tonight. Like, all his lucha friends are showing up and being like, "Oh, why isn't he the enforcer? He should be the." Oh, how embarrassing!
Do you think Andrade has been like lying and being like, "Yeah, I'm the enforcer"?
No, I fucking run this locker room, and then Fury walks by and like stink eyes him.
The fact that it's Fury is just all the better.
Let's do some team bonding. We're in Mexico, baby. Let's go to the beach or something. All strengthened. Let's fucking go.
They love the beach.
Let's fucking go.
John Moxley and Eddie Kingston love the beach.
That's right. All right. Now that I'm here, I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see. Let's give Andrade that promo. Let's send him out there with his boys. Andrade. They're not talking though. Alpha Wolf, Dragonbane, Titan. They are going to hype themselves up. They're going to talk about how the best friends are beneath them. I had that. Let's see. Did I have him lose the match? I think I had him lose by DQ. I think that was the finish. I think we went WCW mode. We would have had the best friends left for dead, but that that fucking Bendejo, Orange Cassidy showed back up. Blah blah blah. Let's set a match out there.
Blah, blah, blah. Let's send a match out there.
LFI, shit talks, best friends, en Espanol. For the record, I know there should be a thing on the end, but I don't know how to fucking Windows keyboard. I don't know.
You don't know that it's Alt 314769?
Is that for real?
No.
Okay.
That's
because it could. Because
that's what it is. Yeah.
I know the upside down question mark is like Alt 424 or some insane shit like that. Super convenient. Thanks, Windows. Orange Cassidy's hurt. I should probably do the 8-man tag, but I think I'll do that next week. So we'll just do a good old 2v2 tonight. How about Andrade and Titan versus Take and Orange, since Orange came back. Okay, great. Haven't done this. 12. You know what? Cook. We will give Andrade the win. It can be tainted. I don't think the crowd will care that it's tainted. I think they'll cheer anyway.
Yeah, he was smart enough to cheat.
Yeah. Alright, great. Well, since apparently this crowd understands English, get Jay White out there. Let's see. Jay White is hurt for 45 days, right? So let's see. That would be Mexico. He might be back for the London show on 5/6. Although that would also be before your pay-per-view. I mean, we should do it in Japan. That's when he should have that. That makes sense. He's also very popular in Japan. Last show of the tour, 6/24. We got 3 fucking months. Jay White is really stretching this title shot. That's fucking crazy. So this basically be a promo. I got hurt. I lost my title shot. But when I'm healthy, I will get the shot. I've already discussed this with the Panda, with AJ Styles. 6/24, Tokyo, Japan. My home away from home. Ilya Dragunov. Do we know who he's wrestling? He's wrestling Casanova on your show, right? No, that happened already. Phoenix. Sure. Ilya Dragunov. Actually, this actually works well because you're doing a face-face match. It really could be either guy.
Correct.
Ray Phoenix could be the world champion, guys. It could totally happen. Even though we always complain that he doesn't have psychology, maybe we're stupid and we'll put the belt on him. Yeah. 6/24, Tokyo, Japan. My home away from home. Ilya, Ray Phoenix, whoever's the champion, you're gonna get taken down by the Switchblade. All right, great. What else? else are we doing? Let's see. Eddie and Swerve. I mean, we did a shitty DQ finish on that match. Hey, I have an idea. Oh, this can't be all the local workers. Oh, we're only looking at females. Okay, great. Not a lot more. Okay. All right. Is there anyone that's like, this guy's a little bit. Yeah, Akuma. Alejandro Saez. Remember him? Cruiserweight Classic? No.
I don't.
No? Okay.
Wow, I'm starting to forget Cruiserweight Classic guys now.
Yeah, a lot of these guys have a... Jack Evans is a local worker. I mean, we gotta... Right?
Gotta bring in Jack Evans.
Bring in Jack.
We'll just pretend he never left the roster page.
Hold on.
Now, wait a minute.
Hold on. Okay, LA Park is more than just like guy jobbing in a match though. Like, we're gonna do shit with LA Park.
He was only 30 overall, but sure.
No, you were his pop?
Oh, I was looking at the U.S.
You were looking at the U.S. That's fucking...
I was looking at the wrong...
Alright, at this point we're probably just looking for skills. Who's like decent? Raptor. Sure. Raptor, you're healed tonight, buddy. Two v 2, Ace Austin, Chris Bray taking on Jack Evans and Raptor. I'm gonna tell them to cook also. Just seems like what we're doing here.
Not the team of Jurassic Spark.
And then I'm going to have them... Oh, do I want them to get attacked? Or do I want them to cut it? You know what? Both. Porque no los dos. Ace. Bay. Ayo, what the fuck? Eddie and Swerve, you cowards. And then they'll come out and fight them. You know, in fact, let's just do straight up fight, too. Fight. Fight. Let's do an extended fight. Let's have part 1 actually be short. Let's just do like 2 minutes here. And then like 5 on the fight. I said, let's do 2 minutes here. Alright.
You better listen, Gabe.
Okay. LA Park. Why is he not showing up here? Oh, is he like a part-time?
He was an active worker.
I thought he was
right?
too. Oh, I don't know. Alright. Yeah, he's got 60s, mid-60s pop, although he's considered, you know, he's not recognizable by our fans or whatever. I assume he can brawl a little bit. Yep, that's about all he can do. Did we bring him in as a healer face? Heal. I mean, listen. John Moxley and LA Park, right? Like, that's... Right?
That's fun.
Yeah. That's the match. See, but now I'm thinking, though, and it's like, the story I'm telling is that he... Oh, here's what we do. John Moxley wins. with interference from Walter that he does not want. Oh, he can't do a 10-minute wild brawl? Okay, thank you. Can he do an 8-minute wild brawl? Oh, he is cooked, huh?
He is 60 years old,
Can
sir.
he do a 6-minute wild brawl? Okay, great. You know what? That's fine. Then after the match, I would like to do, Walter and Jon Moxley arguing. Let's just do working the crowd. I think I would also like to do a promo where Moxley does like an open challenge and then like, oh my god, it's LA Park, Like I'm here, I'm pissed. I give me the toughest guy you got. Yeah, man. You gotta listen. I announced the whole thing. We're going on tour. We're doing Mexico, UK, Europe, Japan for like 3 months. We're cooking.
Riley names one stable world star, and all of a sudden he thinks he's a global product.
Damn right. How do I rate LA Park for just showing up? Non-speaking appearance?
Yeah, that seems right. LA Park, he's here.
He's here. Oh, yeah, Dragunov here. Tika Nakajima, Kyle Fletcher. Mustafa. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like that, Cody versus the Embassy thing is basically done. So I need like new directions for those guys.
I'm sure Cody's like pro USA American Nightmare gimmick will do well on this global tour that you're doing.
Yeah, I think so too. Thank you for agreeing with me. Oh yeah, we should book El Generico. That's a good call. That's a good call. I mean, really, I think we gotta book all the World Stars as a unit, right? Now that Zach's on the team.
All right, it's official.
Yeah. Leo Rush. The other Kyle. Rod Dog. Isn't somebody else in this group? Am I forgetting somebody?
I actually don't think so.
No.
I think
You know what it was? I was gonna put Fatu in that group, and then we just totally fucking dropped that. Ooh. A bunch of bits from Billy. Thank you, Billy. Well, listen, we were just saying we don't know what we're doing with the Embassy. Let's get the Embassy in there.
Ooh.
Mustafa Ali, Beast Mortos, Chris Brooks, Alec Price. 12 minutes. Open. Mexico's favorite son. Actually, you know what? Maybe, you know what? Since we're just kind of doing like week-to-week booking here, let's set up Beast Mortos for a match next week with Zack Sabre. How about that?
That's crazy. Also, yeah, do it.
Uh, who's not in this match? Powerhouse Hobbs. He's not in this match. He can run out and attack Zack Sabre. And you know what that means for after the match?
No
Beast.
motion.
Mortos. Belt. Motion.
Belt Mortos Beast motion.
Oh, damn. Billy's going crazy in the chat.
So many bits.
Thank you, Billy. Mortos. Zach. Sure. Not exactly a great debut for that unit, but they are idiots, so I think it's okay. All right. We got Ricky Starks, he's a star. We got Nakajima, he's a star. We got Ilya Dragunov, he's a major star. Some combination of those guys should be the main event, I suppose.
Vikingo should probably be in there too.
Sure. We did Vikingo and Ilya as a team once, and they had like zero chemistry, which I think we said at the time, like, yeah, fair
That
enough
makes
game.
sense.
Yeah. Well, if we did a 6-man with Ilya,
That would matter.
Vikingo, and Brody King against Ricky Starks, Jacob Fatu, and
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
What if instead of Brody King, it was Deanna Parazzo, and then Mercedes was on the other side? Because Mercedes and Ricky Starks feels correct.
This is one thing I haven't really been checking about this. I don't know how popular. It's not that far off.
Good point, though.
I would rather Vikingo than that. Like, I know Brody King is. I mean, actually, let's check because Brody King is probably not popular in Mexico either. But let's see. Yeah, no, it's worse. All right. Elijo del Vikingo, Ilya Dragunov, and Deanna Parazzo?
Somehow this is going to be the first trio to get a does not click chemistry.
Taking on Mercedes, Jacob Fatu, and see, the problem is Ricky Starks is feuding Brody. That now it doesn't make sense.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, get Brody in there.
We'll do something else with the ladies. Brody against Jacob Fatu, Ricky Starks, and another heel. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would Nakajima team with these guys? And
he's a mercenary.
He's a mercenary. Thank you. Thank you for seeing the vision. I appreciate that.
Also, because the booker told him to. What do you mean, why would he team with them? He was scheduled for a match.
Let's see. Starks is neutral. All right, looks like the heels need a win here. So let's do Starks getting a tainted on Brody. That sounds good to me. This is not like a great main event, especially since we're in Mexico, but we'll see.
I feel like you're just fucking around at this point anyway.
Around. We gotta get the ladies on the show. Oh, here's something I just thought about. The Joshi I've been using probably have nothing. Yeah, it's not good. That's not good. That looks like they're wrestling on Rampage.
Ooh.
But we saw that Mercedes and Diana is pretty over in Mexico.
imagine Yuka's over because she's been on Dynamite for a while. Yeah.
Eh,
I mean, not super over, but
yeah.
able to work.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be more. Um... Yeah, Mercedes stole the win, so Deanna is like mad. So we're probably okay. So this is another one. When we go to fucking Italy, we should do the big Deanna match, right?
Sure, that makes sense.
That makes sense. So I'm gonna do a thing backstage where they're just fighting, with the idea that she is mad at Mercedes for they were supposed to have a big heated match, but Mercedes got to roll up and ran away. This isn't over. They're fighting. They're getting pulled apart. Gianna screaming like, "This isn't over!" And Mercedes probably is like, "What is her problem?" Okay, and then we are going to book a match with a women's match by simply like what women are over in Mexico,
It's got to be Io, right? She was in WWE
Yeah.
for so long.
And Davina too. Io, yeah, Io. Kyrie's is okay. All right, so we're definitely booking Io and Kyrie, and also like if listen, if it wasn't obvious, they're getting a fucking we're building up to them versus Siri and Siri, okay? This is probably another one local. What I didn't really look at the women. Are any of them good? No. No. Maybe? No. No. Okay. Hahostery. I have no fucking idea. But we're gonna book her. Oh. Okay. Never mind. All right. We don't have any luchadores in Dev, do we?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
No, that seems like a hard no. Okay. All right. Well, who are just our heel women then? Max, the Impaler, Lisa Hall, Julia and Jade. I'm gonna call them Julie and Jade because they both wear hats.
Damn. The new House of Black.
Is that not a good reason? We can give Gravity a match on Rampage. We don't really have time on the main card. I hope Julia Hart and Jade have chemistry, just because fuck you.
I feel like I tried this team before because they both wear hats.
That does seem like something we would do. You got me there. I mean, that's 118 minutes.
Sure is.
Cody's team won that thing and then just disappeared off TV. Damn.
Correct.
Oh, Penta's not on the show.
Penta should be on the show.
Penta should be on the show.
Penta should beat someone.
Penta should be on the. We can. He could squash somebody. He could even have like an 8-minute match, really. Actually, no, I think it has to be a squash, but that's fine. He could squash somebody.
They would love him squashing.
Everyone wants to see Penta and Tony Deppen.
That's amazing. Or he could squash Gravity.
They're both faces. Or they should be, anyway. I hope Gravity's not a heel. That would be fucking crazy.
John Blood just has a feud with Gravity, turned him heel. Even though I don't think he's the booker. But still.
Oh, that put us 1 minute over. Okay, what are we taking a minute off of? This doesn't... I hate that the entrances are so long. Alright, great. Let's open with that Andrade promo. I think that'll do good. And then that leads right into this 2v2 match. Yep. I wonder if that's going to be better than our main event.
Possibly.
Yeah. Especially if we were to, like, I don't know, replace Orange Cassidy with Johnny Gargano.
Then I would say yeah.
Yeah. Especially because
make that
Titan
good
is probably... Yeah, he's more popular here than in America. Although, it's about the same.
I'm leaving that up to you.
I'm gonna leave it. Go with a big fight. Just put Jay White here. I have no idea what this show is gonna get. Because we've never...
Jay White winning the New Year, New Me, and then getting his title shot on 624 is so fucking New Japan coded.
I thought how it was supposed to happen. He tore his stupid bicep.
88.
The Mexico could take like 50 points off everything, so I don't know. I'll say 82. 83.
While you're going through though, I do have to take a quick step away. So
Okay.
I apologize.
Okay, I'm gonna go through this while you're gone. You'll miss all my big ratings. Okay, 73 on this is like not a great start. I was really hoping an Andrade promo in Mexico would hit like numbers, and it didn't. So I'm a little worried right off the jump here. Oh, this should have been the main event. Chat, we fucked up. Takeshita and Orange Cassidy have good chemistry. That's what I was worried about. I was like, we can't put Orange Cassidy in the main event. We could have put Orange Cassidy in the main event.
I fucking told you.
I know. I fucked up. I
mean, even with just Gargano, it still would have been a pretty good match. Hopefully your main is still good.
Yeah. Well, Takeshita and Orange Cassidy had excellent chemistry. I didn't know that. If I had known that,
You did know that. That's why Takeshita's in the best friends.
No, it's because he had it with Gargano. So he has it with Gargano
he has
and
it with
Orange
everyone?
Cassidy. Yeah.
Oh.
He was born to be in this group. You all said I was crazy. We got an 80 for Penta and Tony Deppen. I'll take Tony Deppen getting a 62 in Mexico is like kind of impressive.
Very.
Yeah.
I think an 80 is like the max squash, right?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I bet he's like super good at getting squashed. No, doesn't. Oh yeah, yep. 7 got a bonus for well executed squash. Yep.
Loved it.
Yep. Love to see it. 68 for just these two fighting.
Sure.
Yep. 64. Jade was rusty. Is she
Can
not
we look
getting booked in Ring of Honor? That's interesting.
Christopher.
Yeah, we called him up and we're like, hey, we want to borrow Jade. And he was like, Jade? Oh, Jade! Yeah. Yeah, let me go get her. Definitely, yeah, this got a 70. Okay. So the promos, even though we can speak English in front of this crowd, guys aren't as over, and like they're not hitting as hard.
Right.
Yeah. Because Jay White's
They
been
do
pumping
not
out
care
like
about
90
Jay
promos.
White.
No. I mean, they cared a little bit, but not as much.
Right.
79, I'll take that. Zach got an 81. Okay. I'm also learning things for like, the next show I do next week when we're back in Mexico.
And Jack got 81. Beast got a 73. That's gonna be a good match.
That's gonna be a good match. Is it a main event? We'll see. Belt motion. $69 for the Moxley promo, and then oh shit, it's LA Park. What do you think this John Moxley LA Park 6-minute Wild Brawl is gonna get? I feel like it can be anything between a 50 and an 88.
55. I have not. He is 60 years old.
But it's LA Park. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
The fuck.
Let's go. LA Park, baby. He's a legend. The crowd loves him. You thought I was just memeing, but it's LA Park.
You were just memeing, and you got rewarded for it. It's so bullshit.
I booked him because he had 65 pop. Which honestly seems low.
Does it?
Yeah. And 75, that's the max. So the crowd was into these guys just yelling at each other. $78. Jack Evans is cooked. I mean, he's also rusty and off his game, but goddamn.
Maybe don't do flips off a cage. It feels like that will catch up to you eventually.
Yeah. Raptor, though, 59. Thanks for coming.
Hey,
yeah. 76 for this. Again, everything with, our main guys talking is down like 10, 15 points. Oh, come on, main event. Be in the 80s at least. Fuck! Nothing was like especially bad. I bet we got dinged for low heat on some of these storylines. Nope. Just not a very good match. Alright. Well. There we go. 79. That we didn't even get the bonus. What the fuck?
That's a collision.
That's rough. Although honestly, no one to blame but myself, really. I booked a main event match and opened with it. So that's really on me. It's my own damn fault.
Now you know for next week when you book Takeshita and Gargano versus.
Well, the thing is, the match I planned to do next week was the 8-man tag of like all of LFI versus all the best friends, and that's not a main event either.
No, it is not.
Yeah. We'll think of something. Nick Wayne is being influenced by Ray Phoenix.
Nick Wayne's being influenced by everyone. Just a very, very influenced guy.
Impressionable young man. I just want to say, for the record, in my head, when I'm on this world tour, the way we're doing Rampage is like I'm taping them and you're taping them after your show, and then we're Frankensteining the shows together. But that will not. That's not what's going to be what's happening in the game. We're just going to book Nick's guys all across the world, because which is really funny to think about how that's happening. We're going to be sending your guys all the way to Mexico to do like a 3-minute backstage thing or whatever.
That is true. That would be very weird.
Yeah. Elemental, are you popular in Mexico? Yeah, you got 40 pop in Mexico. Gravity, you're more over than Gravity, and probably a better wrestler too. Yeah. You know what? Why not both? Despy 2, got a ways to go. Elemental. Gravity. Oh, you know what? I didn't check if they were heels or faces.
They're both faces.
Why aren't they showing up? Is this like... They're both faces. Okay. Alright, well, I had planned on having them take on Dez and Marcus Mathers.
No reason why they can't.
No reason why they can't, but also we could give a win to, like, Kyle Fletcher and Roderick Strong.
Sure.
Which is also, cool. Not Kyle Fletcher. Kyle O'Reilly. Too many damn Kyles.
Someday.
Change his goddamn name, pal.
So since my guys aren't in Mexico, it wouldn't make sense for my guys to be using the Mexican local workers.
No, listen, who gives a shit? Fucking... you brought in some... You flew some Mexican guys in for your Collision Rampage taping to make it fit in better.
Hell yeah, I want Dragon Lee versus Raptor.
Sure. I mean, when you can book a Dragon versus a Raptor, you gotta do it.
Correct.
You gotta do it. I'm gonna book the Young Bucks in the main event of Rampage.
In Mexico?
Yeah.
I think good.
Yes. What's so funny, Nick?
I kind of I know this is a main event, so you can't do it, but I want them to fight LA Park just because that I don't even know what that would be.
I'm shocked they've never done this.
You just got them.
Yeah, I guess. This is gonna fucking rock. Young Bucks have to win though. But yeah. Are you guys a little bit more popular in Mexico, I hope? Oh yeah, about 10 points. I was gonna say quite a bit, but hey, listen. Go cook with the Young Bucks, get some overness, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you have like a promo you want to book?
Yeah, Christian Casanova should cut up. Oh no, not in Mexico.
Yeah.
In Mexico, Bandito should cut a promo
Sure.
on Roosh. Hell, both of them should cut a promo.
Sure.
Together.
Send them out there.
They'll also let slip that their TNT title match is the main event of the next Collision.
I like how you phrase it as let it slip instead of promoting.
Yeah, just a little oopsie.
Let's fucking go.
He's talking.
Ortos is gonna go out in front of the crowd, and for 6 minutes he's gonna go, "Rah!"
And the crowd goes fucking wild.
Yeah, listen, he's wrestling Zack next week. Actually, you know what? I don't think no, I have a better idea. Why would you have Beast Mortos cut a 6-minute promo when you could do a 4-minute backstage funny segment with him and Stokely and Zack?
Sure.
I would imagine Zack would be like, all right, you guys didn't fuck me over at the pay-per-view, and I appreciate that, but I officially joined your group and immediately lost. Like, first match out, right away, lost. And he's gonna be like, "Why, you the embassy? They had an extra guy." But he's like, "Well, you guys are supposed to be taking care of that." Hey, listen, I'm working on. I don't got boys in Mexico. You know, we're at a disadvantage. And then I
They
imagine,
have a literal bull on their team.
yeah. And then I imagine Beast Mortos walks in and just roars and grunts at them and does the belt motion and shit, and then walks off. And then this brings Stoke and Zack together as they're both just like, "What the fuck was that?" Zack being like, "All right, you know what? Maybe you should be in my corner when I wrestle the Bull Man." He's like, "Yeah, no, I got you, dog."
15 more minutes.
Yep.
Kevin Steen's probably over in Mexico.
Yeah, probably. I mean, listen, it's Rampage. It doesn't super matter.
Kevin Steen's gonna cut a promo.
Oh, he's one of the most popular wrestlers in Mexico on our roster.
Hell yeah.
They love Senor Kevin.
He is not very impressed with this team that he has to fight.
That team is
Lee Moriarty, Mike Bailey, Andrew Everett.
I think I already did this. I think I literally remember writing this for Kevin Steen.
I mean, that's Kevin Steen's whole thing on this feud is they're goobers. I don't like them.
So, like, I do want the Embassy women that just won all those titles to, do stuff. So they might be on Rampage a lot, even though they're the champions, because I don't think they're very over in like Mexico or the UK or Europe.
Okay,
but we need them on the shows, so
get them in there. Get them out there.
Get them in there. Get them in there. I'm just gonna give them a match all together. Fuck it.
Yeah.
They're going to take on the babyface team of Willow, Davina, and their good friend, Gianna Daddio.
Of course.
Well, here's the thing. Gianna Daddio has a little bit of pop in Mexico.
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
I mean, 37 is not much, but it's something compared to, like, the 12 or whatever that the Joshi have. Hey, Gianna Daddio, welcome back. You're getting your skull kicked in. Thanks for coming. 60 minutes on the nose. Boom, nailed it.
I would like... no, I could do it on my show.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay. Let's open with the Bandito and Roosh promo. That should play well. Right?
I think so. I mean, that has a chance to get 100, I feel like, the Bandito and Roosh promo.
Then, of course, right before the main event is when you do the comedy segment with Stokely and Zack Sabre and Mortos. 79. I think this could beat the Dynamite I just booked. I think the Young Bucks versus Alpha Wolf and Dragonbane will probably absolutely be better than a 77. So I'm going to guess like an 81.
82.
83.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, you're dog shit commentators. I forgot. Fuck.
All right, never mind. We're good. You're safe.
Forgot fucking Ian and some. Well, you probably didn't watch Dynamite last night. But they had Ian was doing commentary with Taz and Excalibur, and Taz Ian kept doing stuff, and then Taz would be like, "Oh my God, Riccaboni, I'm like, shut up, I'm gonna kill you." Maybe that's like the vibe Joe and Riccaboni have. Maybe that's why they're not. Ian's just out there like, "Oh, I'm so excited for this match, Joe. What do you think about it, Joe?" And then Joe's like, "Bro, fuck, I'm gonna choke you out."
He's just trying. He's just a guy that's trying. Hey, this got a 67 without them being over.
Yeah, none of them have any pop in Mexico at all, so we'll take it. Gianna Daddio, the person who I added, because I was like, well, she's got some pop, got a 44, so maybe guess we didn't have to add her.
No.
No. Thanks for coming. She got a free trip to Mexico, you know?
Yeah.
79.
Good.
79 for Dragon Lee versus Raptor. And they didn't click. That's great. So Dragon Lee probably was going to get a crazy rating here.
Yes.
Yeah. 72. What did these guys get? They're in the 50s. They were fine. 66 for these guys doing jokes. You know what? Mordos did a bad job in this 4-minute backstage comedy sketch, so probably for the best we didn't give him 6 minutes to cook.
Sure.
Yeah.
He didn't have a script.
Yeah.
Very difficult for him to go raw.
Rare? Raw? Line? Yeah, this is absolutely going to be better than my Dynamite.
Jeez.
The Young Bucks are good. All around the world, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And tag bonuses and everything for this.
Yeah, for everybody.
Good stuff.
Classic All Brothers tag match. 85.
That's going to be better than Collision, too.
Why isn't this affecting... Where are all the other notes about, you went up, you went... why aren't we getting those?
You can't go up from a B show like that.
Don't we always get those on Rampage?
I think you could... Ooh, that... Now I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, we made $1.5 million.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine. We gained a point in Hokkaido, baby. Not going to be enough to steal one of those shows from Chubu or Kanto or Kansai. Yeah, that's where we're going. But thank you, Hokkaido.
Hey, Kansai has to get a show. They've been putting in the work.
Oh, I mean, Kansai and Kanto, that's 77s. We're going there for sure.
Yeah.
Don't give me that face, Dan.
Dan giving you that face with this music is pretty good.
He wants to be on tour. Dan, do you do commentary? No, you don't do commentary. That's a shame.
Okay, but why not? Also, 25 star quality is woof.
Yeah, I mean, it's Dan Barry.
I'm not saying incorrect, just woof.
Oh, Rocky Romero is fully recovered. I should probably book Rocky Romero while I'm in Mexico, huh?
Or at least while in Japan, yeah.
Yeah.
Or not, you know?
He's about the same all around the world. Interesting.
Yep.
No matter where you are in the world, did they look at Rocky Romero and they go, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Rocky. Alright. Oh, Griff Garrison. Oh, no.
Hey, he got a job. Good for him.
He got a job.
He took Randy Orton's spot. Listen, we all knew we would one day be saying Griff Garrison took Randy Orton's spot.
Yes. Absolutely. Never doubted him for a second. This feels like a long loading screen.
Yes. Noah's rethought their style.
Oh, what number is that? The company is going to be adopting a new Exodus Puriso style to replace the Royal Puriso one they currently have.
Oh, so they're gonna do Noah instead of what? All Japan?
I have no idea what the difference between those two products is.
I would say Exodus is Noah, right? Like that's
Yeah, that sounds like what M. Dickey or something would call Noah to like oh, we can't say Noah, you know?
right.
Yeah.
So
Royal is all Japan. Okay, that's interesting. So they just had the wrong product, and now like 3 years into the mod, they're like, hey, wait a second.
actually, is Exodus Pure Resu one of the new products they added into the game?
Oh, maybe, could be.
Could be
Cole Carter got married.
for him.
Yeah. Fucking blue meanie.
Wow. You know, we were on site with the blue meanie.
Is the blue meanie the original meme wrestler?
I feel like a lot of the like early '90s WWF characters were meme wrestlers.
But they weren't like ironic. Vince just thought they were like Vince just thought like Saba Simba was a great idea or whatever.
Sure, you're right.
Yeah.
You're telling me that Akeem the African Dream was not an ironic?
I mean, it might have been a little. That one might have been a little ironic. That one, maybe you got me there.
But yeah, Blue Meanie might be one of the first.
Nick, are you ready to collide?
Yeah.
All right, where are you going? Let me guess. The United States. Boring.
I should do Mexico just to fuck.
That would be so funny if you just went, like, you
To
took
the
the
same
schedule.
place?
No, you just were going, like, 1 week ahead of me. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, next week I'm going to, like, Noroccidente. And you were like, okay, collision this week from Noroccidente in Mexico. I was just like, fuck.
That's so fucked. No, let's do Texas.
Sure.
I'm main eventing with Roosh and Bandito. If I'm not going to Mexico, I should probably do it in Texas.
Texas is the
Mid-South.
Mid-South? Yeah. Oh, I have to make your thing bigger because mine was set to for Whittle Arenas. San Antonio. Austin. Do you want to go to Austin or San Antonio or Houston?
Austin.
Sure. Booking team meeting.
All right. Well, I'm doing a big show soon, so just pump out creative finishes.
Sure. Oh, you get a near certainty for Nikk. Oh, wow. See how it is. Oh, and then a safe bet. Wow. Big gamble. All right.
All right.
You got 40 more if you want to not create a finish.
Nah, that's fine.
All right.
I'll let you have those.
Eddie, why are you here?
Because he's on the
Oh, yeah,
locker
yeah,
room
yeah.
leaders,
Okay.
which
sure.
means he is flying from Mexico.
Yeah. I mean, Mexico to Austin, Texas. You know, that's not that bad.
No. When I do my show in Canada while you're in Europe, then it'll be
Yeah,
bad.
that's going to be fucked, yeah. Okay.
Oh, hey, you are cutting a promo tonight. We'll see if it's good.
Bowens and Riho are travel buddies. Okay.
Sure.
Pac and Ilya Dragunov got in a fight.
That's very funny because they're teaming tonight.
Roosh also embarrassed that he was not the enforcer when we booked him on Rampage.
Yeah, well,
I don't know why you never do these. All right, Nick. Bandito and
the main
Roosh.
event: Bandito versus Roosh for the TNT title. 16 minutes, main event. The winner of the match is Roosh.
Any funny business?
Yeah, they'll have Endo interfere. Before the match, I would just like a little 4-minute promo with Roosh and Bandito.
What's going on here?
Just set just before the match.
Just
thing.
backstage hype. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Only 4 minutes? You don't want them to cook?
Do I have cook time for them? Yeah, let them cook. Fuck it.
Let them cook. Let them cook so your commentary can bring it down.
Motherfucker. Sabotage. 6-person tag. We're gonna do MJF, Chuck Taylor, and Jamie Hayter.
Chuck Taylor, what are you doing in this match?
Eating a pin. Taking on the team of Adam Page, Kenny Omega, and Riho.
He's so out of place in this match.
Look at him. 16 open.
Oh, okay. You're letting Chuck Taylor go crazy, huh? Who's pitting him, Adam or Kenny or Riho?
Adam is going to pin him.
All
right. Before the match, Kenny Omega is going to find Adam Page backstage.
Huh?
Kenny is going to tell Adam that Riho is the one who wanted to team with you tonight, and since he's trying to team with Riho in order to get at MJF, he doesn't want to upset her, so he just went along with it, but he doesn't want to team with Adam Page. He barely wants to team with Riho, and he doesn't trust him. So, hey, don't fuck it up this time. Don't hit me in the back of the head with a buckshot or something when I'm not looking. I know how you operate. Adam Page is just going to be like, all right, man, all right.
How long is this?
This is, I mean, honestly, it would be like, what, 4?
Sure.
3? Doesn't feel like a cook.
No, it does not. Okay.
Estate promo, 3 minutes. Vecchia is in the estate.
So she's talking. Madame Demi is talking. Are any of the rest of them talking?
No.
Okay, great. Rampage, of course. Of course, how could I forget?
tag match. Ilya and Pac versus Ray Phoenix and Dragon Lee.
But Ilya and Pac just got into a fight backstage.
I know. Makes it even more wild that they're gonna win. Just 10 minutes. Let's do storytelling in that, like, Pac is specifically going after Dragon Lee. Like, he is single-minded focus.
Is that the finish? Pac pins Dragon Lee?
Yes.
Tainted or anything?
Yes, very much so. Very much kicking the balls, tainted. And after the match, we will do a brawl to the back with Pac and Dragon Lee.
Like 3 minutes.
Yep. That's what I have written down. We are going to have a segment with Mei Suruga and Miyu Yamashita
Oh boy.
going into AJ Styles' office.
Oh boy.
They are going to say that the two of them have agreed to having Madame Dimitrescu added to their title match because they both want to get their hands on her so bad that this is the quickest way that they could do it inside the rules. And AJ's like, oh, all right, sure, yeah.
Hey, you know what? That don't make no goddamn sense. But yeah, well, that's what we both want. You know, who am I? You know, who am I judge? You know, that's between y'all and God. You know, what I mean, I ain't gonna, you know, I ain't gonna stop y'all.
She destroyed Choco Pro. May's not thinking right, okay?
Just another 3 or 4 minutes.
Yep.
Backstage. Let's call this hype for the triple threat match. I guess Demi should be off screen.
Kevin Steen versus Lee Moriarty. Hey, guess what? It's storytelling, baby.
Story time with Kevin Steen, baby.
Kevin Steen, he does not take them seriously. And I believe this one, I'm going to try for the Flash pinfall.
All right, Godspeed.
If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. That's why I was like,
I think Kevin will be cool.
I think so too.
Yep, he's cool.
Oh yeah, and then he's gonna powerbomb the shit out of Lee Moriarty after the match.
Like stunt bump level?
No, but he's doing the apron bomb gimmick, and just he is serious now. Kevin Steen has started to pay attention. Adam Cole promo.
Story time with Adam Cole, baby.
Can't wait to fight Ricochet next week at the Spring Super Show.
Boy, that's all you came up with, huh?
Listen, I've been having to stretch this shit for a while.
Yeah, that means you've had a while to come up with it. Radio silence.
Yeah, what do you want from me? somehow completely skipped this match, but we'll add it here.
Okay.
Steal the Show tag match. Endo and Alves taking on the Buds of Matthews and Nick Wayne.
Oh.
Oh.
I forgot Nick Wayne was a Bud. Who win?
Endo. $12. We'll do our opening match, which is Christian Casanova versus Chaz Betts.
NXT. I think these
Not
guys...
even close to near the same.
No, I think they're like 5 years apart, but they were both in NXT, so that's got to count for something.
Sure. Chaz Betts is winning this match. MJF is going to prevent another win for Christian Casanova.
He did say that.
Yep.
$12, you said?
Yep. And I think MJF is going to just beat him down after the match as well.
Sure.
Give a little buffer between.
So like 3-minute storyline development. We Gucci?
Yeah. I think 80. I really that main event might be good, but I don't have any like 100 level promo here is my only concern.
No, you didn't book a MJF promo.
Correct.
Bold.
Don't worry, I will next week.
I'll guess like an 82.
Sure.
Oh, no psychology for a 12-minute match is crazy.
Especially with fucking Gable. I figured that
Yeah.
he would have psychology.
Yeah, because he's a WWE boy. You would think he would have it.
Yeah. All right, well.
Well, MJF kicked his ass, so you got that.
Yeah, story told. Fine.
Yeah. Except apparently they are not in a story together, because...
Right, I gotta finish up the other story first.
Okay. It's really a bummer that even in these like mid-card matches, your commentary is bringing you down.
Ian's trying his best.
Yeah.
Everyone's just not ready to go with him yet.
75. He cooked, right? Yeah, 6 minutes.
Yeah.
That's pretty disappointing.
Yeah, Adam Cole's a little bit fallen off at the moment.
Just like real life. 78. Sure.
Lee Moriarty defeating Kevin Steen. Fun match.
Then he died.
Yes.
69 for this.
The perfect score for the perfect angle.
Yeah, that is what this should get, absolutely. 81 here.
Yep, commentary just blew this up.
Yeah, pack off his game. But yes, that's 88, 94, 83, 90, 81. Overall, like, that sucks.
Yes.
74. Uh, 67. Steph did a bad job.
Okay, well, she will be joining the Not Talking Brigade in the upcoming promos.
I feel like we got to get Charlie Evans like some heavier face makeup. You know, we got Rom with the full demon thing. Stephanie's got this thing. Demi's just fucking fully blacked out. Like we got to get Charlie Evans. She's got to put some shit on her face.
She got like the purple hair, but you can't really see it.
Yeah. Also, that's not on her face.
Hair is on a head.
Hey, your commentary shut up for this. That's good.
It's because Kenny went over to them beforehand.
Oh, fuck.
I will
swear to
fucking fire
God.
every one of you.
81. I mean, for a match with Chuck Taylor in it and with your bad commentary, 81 is pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Chuck Taylor got a 59. You put some goddamn respect on his name.
That's the same rating
That's
Raptor got.
Correct. So what you're saying is Chuck Taylor is Raptor. Got it.
I mean, have you ever seen Chuck Taylor and Raptor in the same room?
Hell.
Oh my fucking God.
Ooh.
The bad commentary and the no psychology.
91 and 89.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wrestling rating, 90. Crowd rate, like, I don't know, this pisses me off. Wrestling, really good. Crowd, into it. Segment rating, 76. Brutal.
Yep.
I mean, you still beat my show. Mostly because you got the bonus and I didn't.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I will say, I wish they showed all three on this screen. Because there's more than enough room to be like...
Wrestling rating, crowd rating, overall rating.
Yeah, and going down the line there. So I could
like
look at
here.
it quickly.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and be like, oh, well, at least I'm booking a good wrestling show.
Mhm.
Like, sure, the segment ratings are not great, but, you know.
Yes, there's a lot of empty real estate
Sure.
on that screen. Hey, we made $2 million. Everything's fine.
Rampage was the best
Rampage was
AEW
the best
show of the
show.
week.
Yeah.
That is correct.
That is weird. You know, you gained us pop.
Hell yeah, Chubu.
I can't wait to do a show in Chubu. They've really earned it.
That is true. I can't wait to book this fantastic, like, super show and then have it get completely destroyed by commentary.
Do you want to borrow my guys for your super show?
Kinda.
Yeah. Maybe this was the week they finally passed the threshold. Maybe they'll have. Let's see.
I mean, that'd be great, but
That'd
I'm
be
not
great.
gonna. Yeah.
That'd be really great. That'd be like so great. The game doesn't even know how great that would be. Holy shit, go to the next day already. Fuck. Hey, there we go.
There's a lot going on. It had to
There's-
deal with
there
the
is a lot going
Eli
on.
Drake and Corey Graves beef.
Yeah, that's still very low experience.
These fucking guys.
Collision. 6.6 million people. Christian
Sure.
Casanova says Dragon Lee has charisma.
Thank you.
Isaiah Broner got spinal misalignment at last night's ROH on Hulu. That sounds bad.
Just a few months though, he'll be out.
Okay. Was there anything of note? Not really. Just a bunch of... Everyone ran shows because it was the weekend.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everyone should not be running shows. It's the weekend after WrestleMania. Take a break.
Well, I mean, you know, AAA, Dragon Gate, WXW, like, that doesn't matter to
Sure.
them.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Kato Kimura is a great name. Gotta give it to him.
You want to sign her?
Mm,
I could book her when we do Western Europe or whatever. She's a local worker.
yeah, there you go. Look
Yeah.
for her.
Oh, works in the British... Oh, no, and Europe. In Europe. She'll probably be... Yeah, we'll see. TJPW looking for the
Ooh.
future.
They're growing.
Good for
It's
them.
happening.
Good for them. Even with us taking some of their best people.
Yeah, they're just building new people.
Yep. Eureka Oka. Yeah, sure. Money's fake.
Is Eureka Oka the one that figured out that like we just say yes?
Maybe. Oh yeah, May Sarah really wants to come out of Dev. Um, I mean, there's truly no reason to keep her here
Is she over?
in America. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, I can't do it from here.
No. No, you cannot. Why would you even think?
Why would I? Why would I think I could simply do it from the thing telling me to do it? Recall. Do you want her, or is someone else joining the embassy?
She's a face.
She's a face. You didn't act fast enough. She's on my brand.
That's fine. That's also correct. Like,
Yeah.
that was about my fight for it.
No, we don't need a new alter ego. All right. She's about to debut in like Mexico or like Northern England or something insane like that. I'm going to be right back. So, Nikk, if you could entertain the chat for like 45 seconds, that would be great.
All right, chat. So I don't have a name for my super show. So we're just calling it Spring Super Show. But just going down what we got for that show. It is Adam Cole and Ricochet. It is Dragon Lee and Pac. It is the Trios Championship match, the Women's Championship match, the Men's Championship match, and the Mixed Tag Championship match. And Chris Jericho is in the Hall of Immortals, which I suppose that is earned. I think he is the only one in this save that has been inducted into it.
I'm back just in time to see Chris Jericho in the Hall of Immortals.
Yeah, I was just saying, I think he's the only one that in our save that got inducted in, like, post start.
Possibly? I don't know. That's not something I've been paying attention to.
No.
House show in Atlantic Shore. Who's the new team in WWE? Austin Theory and Braun Strowman. Great.
Yeah, the Problematics.
Fucking control your narrative 2.0.
Your narrative. What a cursed timeline.
A timeline that could be returning. Didn't Braun just get like fired a second time?
Oh, did he?
Chat, am I making that up? Did they fire Braun Strowman again? God, I remember the New Japan save with like Jimmy Rave and TMDK teaming. Brother, you remember that save better than I do.
All I remember is Ghetto getting like 70s every match we put him in.
Goto Shibata 69 every time. And I think Carl Anderson either got a big push or maybe even won the IWGP title.
Yes.
Yes. It was a different time. They fired Braun again. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, here we go. Back to Mexico.
All right.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. No nights off. I didn't mean it. All right. We are going to Noroccidente. About 8,000 again. But we can get exactly 8,000 if we go to Gimnasio Josue Neri Santos in Ciudad Juarez.
What are we getting here?
I'll try a finish near certainty. Boom.
I didn't use any finishes, which is good because
No,
it just
you were saving them for your thing.
I'll save them for when I get new announcers.
Ooh, a near certainty angle idea. I feel like I never get those. Ooh, near certainly storyline idea. I feel like we haven't asked for a gimmick idea in a million years. And I shouldn't have asked for one. Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Yep. El Hijo del Fantasma. I mean...
Wait, really?
Yeah.
He's got to be over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Brother, come on in. He's getting booked.
Underground. Lucha. Underground.
Trishadora and Mina Shirakawa have been hanging out. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we call that catering.
Getting ready for their jobber tag team. Okay, Aubrey just pulling ribs. Renee Paquette, probably. I guess you're not on a brand. I guess that's why Renee's here. Traveling with
Also,
John.
with John, yeah.
All right, here we go. Zack Sabre and the Beast Mortos. I'll give them time. $16 open. Zachy Boy is winning. I want to do like double interference with Zach getting attacked by Nana, and then Beast. Like, I want Stokely and Prince Nana to like tackle each other and like, you know what I mean?
Cancel each other out, essentially.
Yeah. Well, not just that, but I want to do the spot where like Prince Nana is trying to do something and then Stokely tackles him, and they basically have like a cat fight.
Hey, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, then I imagine. I mean, I don't know if this crowd would go crazy for it, but if we were in like Jacksonville or whatever, the crowd would go crazy. At the very least, it'll pop our commentators. Excalibur will get a real kick out of it.
Will Excalibur yell cat fight?
No, I don't think we should actually yell cat. That's a little demeaning to Stokely and Nana. And then we said we were going big old 8-man tag.
Yep.
Andrade, Alpha Wolf, Dragonbane, Teton, Take, Orange, Garganjo, Trent, Cook. We're in Mexico, so Andrade, you could simply pin Trent. No questions asked.
This is the last Mexico show, right?
Yes.
All right, Andrade. It was fun. Good push. See you in the UK.
Not as many people up here in the
No, I feel like the
Northwest.
one that. Oh, I see. Psycho. See.
He is 54. He still wrestles though. Yeah, Damien says he's 64. Okay. All right, no one's. I don't think we're bringing anyone in. No, no L.A. Park situations this week.
Yeah, King Cuerno showed up. He was
That's
the
true.
LA part.
That's true. All right. I should probably look at like who's actually like Ilya. Are you popular in Mexico? That's a good question, right? Yeah, you're popular in Mexico, so that's not a problem. Uh, oh, Matt and Nick are not that popular in Mexico. We just kind of got lucky on that. All right, let's look at. Show me Dynamite. Uh, Dynamite stars, because I know Ilya's are popularity in Mexico. ABC is popular in Mexico. Ace Austin is more popular in Mexico than Andrade El Idolo.
Yeah. True.
True and true. Eddie is over in Mexico. Honestly, most of my top guys are over in Mexico. Well, maybe I spoke too soon.
This cannot be true. Ace Austin is the most over person in Mexico on the brand.
He's edging out Eddie by a couple points because he's like 75, 76, and Eddie is like 74, 75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually, no. Moxley's the most over person in Mexico.
Yes. Okay, you're right.
Which makes a little more sense.
He did just beat LA Park. That does check out.
That's right. He passed the torch. Fuck. Okay. All right. So Ilya, Ace Austin, John Moxley. How can we? We could do Ilya and Moxley against Walter and Ricky Starks. They did have good chemistry, right? We booked them and they had chemistry.
Yes, it was weird.
Yeah, fuck it. Max, what's up, man? This is the exact match that I booked, is it? That would be weird.
I don't think Walter and Mox were
No.
feuding yet, so no.
Get them 18. Open. I think for this story, Walter's got to keep beating Moxley. Right? I know the game's going to be like, "Oh, it's a lopsided feud," but that's what we're doing.
That's the feud.
That's the story. More Walter and Moxley teasing.
Yelling at each other.
I would say this is less yelling at each other and more like after the match, Moxley's fucking pissed. He keeps losing to Walter. He's like visibly frustrated. Walter kind of go over trying to like calm him down, and Moxley's like no, fuck you, and like pushes him and storms off. Okay, we have now booked a match that I think is an acceptable main event in Mexico. Weirdly enough. With Mexican superstars John Moxley and Ilya Dragunov.
Correct.
All right, we gotta do the blow off for this ABC and Eddie and Swerve thing. I guess that's gonna be a big match in England? Question mark. That's weird.
That is very weird.
I mean, these guys seem like they're popular pretty much everywhere, right? So that's probably a bonus for that. but Chris Bay is not on this list. Chris Bay is not a star, baby. Yeah, they're yeah, we'll do that in England.
This Ace Austin push has been insane.
The crazy thing is, like, it's not like it's even really been a push.
Yeah, I don't want to say accidental because it's not accidental either, but it wasn't like a huge push.
Like, they were the tag champions for a long time, but it's not like I gave him any preferential treatment over Chris Bay. But for whatever reason, Ace Austin has been the one that got really over. I don't know.
That's just how it be sometimes.
All right, next week we are 422. We are running Northern England, so they're gonna have a northern fucking street fight. I don't know.
A Manchester mollywop.
What goes on in Northern England? Lots of it's like rural up there, right? That's kind of, I don't know.
Northern England is like No, I'm not gonna say that. You know what? Never mind.
Wow, a line even you wouldn't cross. Also, it's especially like sometimes this happens in wrestling where like, two guys will cut a promo like setting up a match and the crowd will get happy, and then they'll be like next week, and the crowd will boo because they're not seeing it.
This is double, yeah.
Yes, it's especially funny to do that when you're in northwest of Mexico and be like, next week in northern England, 2,000 miles away, or whatever the fuck. All right. It's Joshi time. I'm not scared to put them on the main show now after their Rampage showing. 12 minutes. Cook. EO is pinning Syria, no, I guess. Let's do botched Anana interference. Nick, do you know what's happening after the match? Do you know what's happening after the match?
Belt motions?
Belt motions!
Fantastic belt motions.
What did you miss? You missed Nick's main event getting a 77 again because his commentary still sucks. And now I'm booking a second Mexico show. Kyrie. Siri background. Siri background. I'm not going to say the thing you just put in the chat.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Deonna Purrazzo is going to get a Cook promo in Mexico. Let's see how this goes. I got to start, like, writing down these big matches I'm going to do. Like, Northern England tag title match. Then Tokyo, we're doing the Jay White title match. And then on June 3rd, when we're in Southern Mediterranean, that's when we're going to do the Mercedes Deonna match.
not the CEO in Milan. Far too much Trent Beretta.
Yeah. Well, I think that's really high. No, it's like in the middle of the card. I guess it's just because it's 20 minutes. That's
Yeah,
a lot of those guys
it's
on
the
the screen.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the match? It was Bandito and Roosh in a TNT title match.
90 wrestling.
Uh-huh.
At that
No,
point, I did my job.
it was a great match. It was just your stupid commentary.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I think we're just gonna book the fucking Lucha Underground match. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do Penta and Hijo del Fantasma.
I'm glad you agree because I'm booking Phoenix and El Hijo del Fantasma on Rampage.
This is definitely better than when he wrestled Tony Deppen last week.
Inquano.
Do I just have Jay White continue to cut promos? Probably not, because they weren't very good.
Jay White could simply go recover. I feel like.
No, I mean, yeah, he showed up. He said, "I'll see you in Tokyo." Like, he doesn't have to be on the show every week, but I was just thinking he could, you know.
Flying him around the globe as he's supposed to be recovering.
Yeah. Well, I'm just like, because I have a lot of people I could have matches with, but percentage-wise, I really need another promo or two.
Yeah, true.
If Phantasma does well, does he get signed? I mean, if he does well in Mexico, like, not really.
I think we looked at him because I kind of wanted to bring him in, and it wasn't something we could do.
Yeah. Well, he's also like he's 42 or whatever. Like he's not
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
2014 was 11 years ago.
Yeah. All right. Well, promo wise, I think there's only one thing to do.
Stokely has replaced Yuka on the comedy.
Yeah,
segment.
a little bit. A little bit. Stoke and Generico gas Zach up for his title defense. Okay. So we're allowed 15% over or under, right?
Yes.
Okay. We might be pushing it, but I could just add another. I'm gonna put Matt and Nick Jackson against SB Kento and Katsuhiko Nakajima.
What?
Yeah. Never booked this somehow. I don't. That's wild.
Of course.
I don't know if I need a third match, a third thing. Obviously, these guys will cook if I need one. I think Nakajima needs to actually win this. Sorry, Young Bucks. Okay, we would not be penalized, and I think we do, in fact, need a third. Yeah.
There you
go. All right.
It's all coming together.
Beautiful. All right. I think we can simply open with the Young Bucks versus the Mercenaries, you know?
Or
Yeah.
honestly, seems like it's in order. You just need to put some angles in.
Yeah, there's a lot of matches in a row down here at the end.
Oh, you just don't have the angles for it.
Yeah. Well, we do have 5 minutes if we want to like make some. Because yeah, right now we don't. Maybe we can move this one back one. And then we can just simply add an angle. Let's see, Zach. I mean, we could just do the old standby of guys, you know, hyping the main event.
Yeah, always a good way to just kind of break up 2 matches. You should know this from WCW. Seems like the very WCW thing to do.
It is. I'll do all 4 of them. Moxley, Ilya, Walter, Mr. Starks. There we go. We got an overrun this week because we're in Mexico. When you're in Ciudad Juarez, you gotta go over, you know?
Yep. I mean, that's why you gave him Mespi Kento and Nakajima versus the Young Bucks, because you're in Ciudad Juarez.
That's right. Oh, you know what? I want to book a dark match.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm really giving them a show this week. Maybe Mina? I don't know. That could be a thing, right?
Sure.
Taking on Risa Sarah and Tony Storm. A team of convenience. I think this will do a lot better than last week. I think, like, this is a main event that's not going to get a 77, you know?
Yes.
I think, you know, I did a better job of looking at who's actually over in Mexico and what the crowd here wants. I think we can get, like, an 88 easy.
88 is a... I would go with that as well.
Yeah. Okay. Mina Shirakawa debuted her H-Cup Grab Your Idol gimmick.
Mexico had no idea what was going on.
They were not ready for Mina. Does May not have a gimmick? I don't think she does. Oh yeah, maybe she already debuted it because we just called her up from Dev, and Dev people are working the same gimmick.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a better show. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of green fucking notes.
Yes.
Excellent chemistry, tag specialist. Cutler. I always forget fucking Cutler's out there. And Cutler and Danielson, the 2 greatest managers of our time at ringside. Oh, there's more. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, wow. Whoa, jeez.
Holy shit. All right. I will take a 77 for this. Doing a comedy segment for the Mexican audience, I will absolutely take a 77. That could have gone, you know?
Yes.
That could have gone poorly. Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground.
You love to see it.
You love to see it. 81 Diana promo in Mexico? Let's go.
Cooking.
They love her. Oh my god.
Who needs overness?
You know, I really should have known with the Joshi, because I was booking them in the States when they had, like, no fucking overness and they got, like, 60s. I should have known to just simply book them.
Correct.
That's on me. I'm sorry, ladies. 67 for belt motions. Y'all know this match isn't happening until we get to Japan.
Oh my God, it's going to be so good in Japan.
Yeah. Probably not. Let's do this one in Kansai. Let's do it there. Or you know what? Maybe this. You know what? We've been putting over Chubu. Maybe we give Chubu this match.
There you go. They deserve it.
They deserve it. I was right that this is not a main event, but it was good.
It was serviceable.
I think the best friends might need like a better friend than Trent, you know?
Yes. I feel like the best friends have outgrown
Yeah.
the best friends
Yeah.
in a way.
Well, Gargano being in the group, like Takeshita obviously is like the guy holding the group, but like, you know, Orange is still serviceable. What did Orange got us to 63? That's still fine. Gargano is a good hand guy to keep around. And Gargano, I feel like, is a legitimate addition to the group because he was friends with those guys on the indies, right?
I meant more so the original too. Like they're kind of
Oh, yeah, Chuck and Trent are like
they're washed at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess once we get rid of Trent, there's really no reason to even call this group the best friends anymore. I guess Gargano and Orange is enough of the original people to keep it. And Chris is back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. It's fine.
It's fine. Should have put Chris in this match. Okay. All right. Good.
Yes.
This just feels like one of our shows in the States now. 82? They did not click, so this could have been a lot better.
Yes.
In fact, I would go as far to say, how the hell did this get an 82?
You got all the points that I should have gotten in my main event.
69, 64, 82? Okay.
Yep.
It was the big pop for the Nana Stokely fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm shaking my head no at the screen, just so you know.
Got 84. And now main event 92. Now we're talking. We just had to get warmed up a little bit. We had to get a feel for the Mexico crowd.
Then leave.
Well, yeah, and then we'll have to do this all over again when we get to the UK. And then Europe, and then finally Japan. There we go.
That was just like a US show.
That was just like a US show, yeah, absolutely. It seems like our top guys are still more or less top guys, but some of the mid-card guys have like a big drop-off.
I think it depends on how long they've been with the company, too.
Yeah, for sure. Riley, what's up, man? I don't know why I clicked that. I don't know why I clicked this. All right, who are you booking against Hijo del Fantasma?
I said Rey Fenix, but I can't do that. Ilya can't have both of his guys get hurt right before the title match. So let's do Bandito instead.
Okay. I'm looking at who I didn't book. Oh, you know what I want to book? I want to book good old Aussie Open.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at all the tag teams, and I'm going to be like Roderick Strong and Kyle Fletcher, but I'm sure I've already done that match. But let's see. Kyle O'Reilly.
Well, he can't be on both sides.
He can't
so-
be on both sides. They've never had the straight 2-on-2. I'm actually shocked about that.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's see.
You know what worked last week?
What's that, Nick?
Kevin Steen.
Yep.
He should be very angry and cut an angry promo.
Who's the third one? Andrew Everett?
Everett. Maybe he doesn't need to be angry about Everett.
No, he should be the angriest about Andrew Everett. Kevin Steen is now mad at the nerds.
I don't know if I like this rebranding of this team.
That's what he would say. I'm using his words.
Okay. They were like the super giant tigers or whatever.
You're telling me a team with that name aren't nerds?
Only Kevin Steen's gonna say that name ever.
No. You know what? I haven't booked Chris Stat in Mexico. I'm hearing word that Mexico yearns for Chris Statlander.
Who told you that? Where are you hearing that?
It's it's what I'm hearing on the streets. Wow, they're getting double Rhesus era. Big night. Have I looked? Yes, I booked this. Oh, September 2025. That's forever ago.
Exactly.
We can book it again.
A Ray Phoenix promo on his upcoming title match.
Sure, this is the place to do that. What's he saying about Ilya? I don't imagine it's anything bad.
He's probably going on difference of styles and how he's representing Lucha and how Ilya is a very hard hitting.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
wrestler.
this is literally happening in Mexico, so I imagine
Right.
it's a lot of like, I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna be the first Mexican AEW champion and stuff like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
All that.
Billy is a Latino man, and they love Chris Stat. So there you go. There you go, Nick.
I don't know if ethnicity is going to play into whether or not you love Chris Stat. I think just love Chris Stat.
I think everyone loves Chris Stat. I think that's really what it is.
Correct.
Is there anyone else that I'm like, damn, I need to book them?
Cody has not been used.
Cody has not been used. It's almost like we strategically decided not to use Cody in Mexico. Yeah. I haven't booked Commander.
Okay.
Now, the problem with that is Commander is not important.
Winning.
Yeah. So, Starboy Charlie. I forgot I called up Starboy Charlie. Goddamn.
Starboy Commander?
Starboy Commander?
Heels?
But I already used my two. Oh, no, I have everyone in the embassy. Oh, they could totally lose the two guys at the embassy. That's a match.
Right.
Yeah,
I didn't think they were winning that match.
No, I was just like, I used my only heel tag team, but I forgot I have the entire fucking embassy.
Yes.
Let's see. Who probably need... Well, actually, I need to check. Like, Alec, you're still an important... Okay, all right. Brooks. Still unimportant. All right, looks like it's Mustafa. And do we want Brooks or Price? Which one of them is more popular in Mexico? What a crazy question. Price is like a 30 in Mexico. Brooks is less. Okay, Mustafa Ali and Alec Price against Commander and Starboy Charlie.
Star Command. Star Command.
I hope they have chemistry. That would be great. Let's give Alec Price the win. We need one more minute.
I got nothing for you.
Listen, you demanded it.
You got. Ah, boo. This isn't you. Get up, boo. Get off the stage.
She was on Dynamite.
Yeah. That was Dynamite.
Oh, what the fuck am I going to do with Cody?
Cody comes out and says, what do you want to talk about?
I mean, literally, like, Because, like, he's a face, but all my champions are faces, right? Or at least all my singles champions. He's not going to... I don't know. Is there... Should a heel come out and beat him up?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just whom is that heel?
Right.
Cody and Jacob Fatu?
Didn't he beat Jacob Fatu already when he was feuding with, like, Kenny? Because he was in the,
Yeah, he was in Kenny's.
He was in Kenny's group.
Oh, he's feuded everyone, huh?
Is it time for a Cody heel turn? Is that what we're going to tease? We do need more heels. Oh, he's a better heel.
And amazing at being a face.
I've never seen that. He's better at a heel and is an amazing face. So is he a super amazing heel?
I guess.
All right. Let's prepare him to turn.
Is he going to dye his hair black?
Absolutely. Okay, so I guess this promo is now what do you want to talk about? But then it's kind of him complaining, like, hey, we're doing this world tour down here in Mexico. Code Dog can't even get on the card. I know all the fans came here to see the Code Dog. You know, kind of,
Yep.
planting those seeds. So this is now a tease. Is it a tease or a foreshadowing? I feel like those are almost the same thing, yeah. I guess tease would be more like, hey, something's happening next week. And this is more just like planting long-term seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tease is a call out to a call out.
Yeah. I mean, we open it with the Code Dog. Actually, we have to open with a match, I think. Let's open... Is this match the main event, or your match with the Phantasma?
I feel like the match with 4 people on the roster
is
the main event.
I agree, although I think your match might get a higher rating. But
that's fine.
It is weird to be like, hey, the main event with Hijo del Phantasma, who doesn't work here. That's a Rampage.
I don't 80. I don't know anymore.
83.
Sure.
This is absolutely probably should have been the main event.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
What can you do?
Ooh, Cody struggled.
You don't want to be a heel.
You know, but you're better at being a heel, even though you're an amazing face.
Yeah, don't make no goddamn sense.
I don't think it's 73. Commander and Starboy, yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, they exist.
Yeah. Probably not great to, like, try this in Mexico, but, that's what happens when you're on a world tour. 71. I had hoped a Rey Fenix promo in Mexico would do better than that.
Sure.
Yeah. 64 for Chris Stat and Risa Serra. Sure.
Math super not mathing.
It's a squash match. Math never maths for squash matches. Kevin also did a bad job.
Ooh, Kevin. Not great.
Kevin! Yeah, we fucked up.
It's fine. We're fine.
I mean, it's Rampage.
Fine.
It's Rampage. It doesn't matter. It is Rampage. For some reason, we looked at Bandito and we looked at, like, Mark Davis, and we were like, that's the main event, baby. A 79 for Rampage is still, like, too high.
Yes.
Yeah. 1.6 million. Pop recap up pretty much everywhere.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Ah! Fucking calm down, Slice Boogie. How are you going to be named Slice Boogie and be that fucking intense?
Are you saying he should have a different name, or he should be less intense?
His choice. Oh. Yuka's not going to be happy about this.
Maybe Yuka's very progressive.
Okay. 6.9 million people watch Dynamite. SB Kento is a natural talker, says Konosuke Takeshita.
Okay.
You know what? He might be. He might be.
And I'm sure, like, hearing Daniel speak all the time.
Yeah.
Daniel's son speak all the time.
Damn, we made him a dude, huh?
That was all you, my man. You get all the credit for that.
April 25 to April 26, 51 points in pop.
The, like, extremely meteoric rise of SB Kento.
Yeah. Let's go.
So meteoric, I feel like Twitter would be like, what the fuck? Who is this guy?
I mean, not me. I think people would do that for like 3 weeks, and then they'd be like, oh, this guy's awesome, actually.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Like, I think AEW fans are a little more open to shit like that. Oh, hold on. He's from Chubu.
He's getting Ilya in Chubu.
We gotta give him something. Alright. The women are now doing it in Kansai, and we gotta get a big SB Kento match for Chubu.
Oh, let's go.
I love how for most of these I'm trying to like, okay, Jay White in Japan, blah, blah, Mercy, Diana in Italy, and then I'm like, ABC versus Eddie and Swerve in Northern England. You know, how they have that connection to Northern England.
Yeah. The Liverpool street fight.
Yeah. I just don't have a lot of English guys. I got Zach and that's it. You know what I mean? I don't got a lot of Brits. Osprey left me.
ABC's gonna be an honorary Brit for
Yeah,
that.
honorary honorary Brits. They were in TNA, and TNA is very popular there, or at least it was.
Nailed it. 100%. That's it. Yep.
Yeah, that's the logic. Now, granted, Eddie was also in TNA, but
Yeah, Eddie killed the child in TNA, so maybe we don't.
that's the promo he cuts for heat before the match. Fuck TNA. TNA sucks. I'm glad. I'm glad Tony Khan created AEW to crush TNA. Which
Tony Khan created AEW to crush TNA is a fucking insane.
Well, he's a heel. It doesn't have to be true.
That's true. True.
Oh, the WWE draft happened.
I wish it told me anyone who moved.
They got Cooper Flag. They got some Chinese guy. All the stars.
Oh, you mean Young Henson?
Nick, tell me everything you know about Young Hansen.
Young Henson is a 2-time Chinese Basketball Association MVP, 7'2", good wingspan, good vision. The concern is so was Pokashevsky, so it could end up being just another bust. But the physicals are there, so you were expecting nothing again, weren't you?
Yeah. That was what I saw from a lot of people, just being like, "Who the fuck is this Chinese guy they drafted?"
No, I knew about Young Hansen. I didn't think he would go that high, but I knew about him.
Dexter Lumis beat Solo Sikoa for the Intercontinental title. Woof!
That's where we're at.
Yep.
And Malachi Black walked out on Impact.
Oh, fuck. No, I mean, we can't be that surprised. If he wouldn't do jobs in TNA, in AEW, he's not doing jobs in fucking TNA.
Yeah.
They probably asked him to lose once, and he was like, "I'm leaving. You can all go to hell." But who won a belt? Oh, great. Dijak.
The international champion. The AEW international champion, Donovan Dijak.
God damn it. God, we gotta do something about that. What happened at this show? Trey Miguel beat Kofi. Trey Miguel beat Kofi for the X Division title. Dijak beat Brian Myers. Steph Delander defeated The Bunny. The Bunny. That's a name. I haven't. Enzo and Kaz beat the 100. Who are the 100% boys? Why? Ah! Cassie Lee and Jody Threat beat Bad Habit. Who's Bad Habit? Giselle Shaw and Nyla. You know what? Sure.
Yeah.
Brian Cage and Garrison. We see back. Crazy Steve and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns. Beat the Inner Circle. Okay, I can't keep reading this.
Yeah, you are?
I can't.
Subjecting yourself.
I can't.
Mickie James defeated Ruby Soho on that card as well.
Okay.
Just real TNA level shit.
Yeah. All right, what boring American town do you want to run this week, Nick?
Los Angeles.
Sure. That's Southwest.
Yep.
Let's see. Intuit Dome. Yeah, Intuit Dome.
Sure.
Oh, fuck.
I can't believe you've done this.
I'm so sorry.
It's good. I got what I need, I think.
Oh,
I needed 2.
It's so fucked that we can't go back.
It's fucked that you could even skip it. Why would you want to skip it?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, so, my bad.
You're good. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Thunder Rose is here and she's dating Wardlow.
Then she should do a job tonight.
Okay. I didn't let you have a creative meeting and then I made you book Thunder Rosa.
Make her a face.
Okay. Garcia and Udiv. Yeah, sure.
That checks out.
Yeah. Bro, why is everyone poor Nick Wayne is just sitting in the back and there's just a line of veteran wrestlers waiting to talk to him?
A queue.
Yeah.
Just like, hey, come here.
And
Let me show you how to do another flip.
Each guy that comes up to him is like, forget everything everyone else told you. Listen to me. He's like, okay. Claudio yelled at Jerry Lynn. That's not nice, Claudio. Ray Phoenix set up a barb. Ray Phoenix, you have a world title match tonight.
See?
Yeah. He's like, I know. I'm getting this. I'm getting the celebration ready.
What would you like on your burger?
Oh, he's got to be grilling up some like carne asada or something.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So El Pastor, something like that. Chris Coleman and Paul White were getting. They're just sitting backstage going like, "This fucking commentary team fucking sucks. They should be using us. Hell yeah, brother!" Like high fiving.
They're doing a secondary commentary like on their own.
They're doing
just for themselves.
They're doing a commentary of the commentary where they just make fun of Joe and Ian.
I'd watch.
Yeah.
Let's do team bonding in LA.
Sure.
Go to a Dodgers game in April.
It's probably like a really close to opening weekend.
Sure.
You didn't get a lot of bonding, but I mean, at least you only bonded. You didn't make anything worse.
Right.
All right. Ilya and Ray Phoenix, right?
Yes, Ilya and Ray Phoenix is happening.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to be the main, but it is happening.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
On what world is it not the main event?
Yeah, because the mixed tag is a world title match, but not
the
world title match. It's the main. Go ahead.
I'm going to assume Ilya is simply winning.
Yes, and we changed over my announcers.
No.
Would you mind, please, changing them over?
I can do that from here, right? I'm not gonna have to do it for every fucking match, right?
No, you do it from the office. So the little briefcasey guy, and then commentary. Yep. You guys stink. You're out of here.
Now, Joe and Ian are back doing the secondary commentary with Caprice and Paul.
5-man booth back there. Yeah, Joe just walked back and like, "Oh, hey, what are you guys doing back here? Making fun of the commentary team?"
I should probably add workers to the match.
Does make it easier to book a winner.
Yeah. You want to create a finish, right?
Yep.
Is there an Ilya one? No. So we will just give you... Just checking. You have 3 safe bets. You have 4 safe bets and 2 near certainties, which that should be enough for your show.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll start the safe bet. Okay, great.
Mixed tag match.
Who are they wrestling?
Kenny Omega and Riho. 16 open slow build storytelling.
Open, slow build, storytelling.
Kenny Omega wins.
Oh. You sure about that?
We're gonna see how he wins in a second. If he
Okay.
can just win, I would like him to just simply win.
Safe bet, near certainty.
Near certainty. I would like this to slap.
Okay. Max was fine with it.
I'm doing the Kobe fist pump right now.
Unless Jamie's somehow taking the pin.
I'm not gonna think too hard about it. After the match, Kenny and Riho are gonna celebrate together. Some might say Kenny's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Would you say this is a hug?
Yes.
Would you say this is Kenny's face turn?
Yes.
Okay, let's call this a surprise, although it's really not that surprising.
Hey, it's a surprise that they won, I guess.
Oh, there was a Kenny finish? I thought I checked for
There
that.
was a Kenny finish.
Why
if you wanted-
you no say anything?
Brain off. brain dead. I just remember seeing it during the main event, and then I guess I forgot it already.
It's only unlikely.
Yeah, that could chill.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Before the match, MJF and Kenny talking promos, hyping up this match.
Backstage.
Yep.
Okay. I imagine MJF has some unkind things to say about Riho,
Correct.
and Kenny's like, "You son of a bitch."
Unkind things to say about Riho, to say about Kenny. Kenny couldn't handle the pressure of being a wrestler and an executive, so maybe he should retire and run away to his boardrooms. That sort of stuff.
You should make me the EVP. I'd put this company to the top.
You should make me the EVP, but to be honest, I don't run companies that are destined to fail.
Oh,
I'm
don't
bigger
say
than
that
this
about the company.
You know MJF would.
Yeah.
Also, we're like the biggest wrestling company in the world, and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
like huge right now.
We're drawing 20,000 people to Dynamites and Collisions.
Triple threat women's title match. Not because Miyu and May had too many matches together,
No,
but
not at all.
because you just made it for the world title.
Did I?
I mean, if you want Miyu to be the world champ, that's fine, but
You know, she's got a lot of experience being the ace.
go Ace.
Go, ace, go.
She is winning this match though.
Okay. How long?
12.
Do you care
I
who
would like
she
them to-
pins?
No, but I would like them to cook.
Sure. I bet she pins May.
After the match, May and Demi are going to brawl,
Oh, okay.
showing that that's not over.
The idea of Rhea Ripley and Mesa Ruga like brawling to the back is very funny.
Yes.
3 minutes.
Yep. That's what I have down here.
I feel like Miyu should at least like be there.
Sure.
Yeah.
She's like holding the
Yeah,
title.
working the
being,
crowd,
huh.
you know? Like those two are fighting to the back and she's like, whatever. I got a belt.
Christian Casanova on location.
Okay.
He is at home because AJ Styles forbade him from coming this week to make sure that the mixed tag match wasn't interfered with. But he knows in his heart that MJF is going to lose, and that when he does, he will be celebrating here in wherever he's from. I don't remember.
I remember him as a Beyond guy, so I assume he's from like New England or maybe like the
Yeah.
tri-state area, but I have no fucking idea.
He's going to be celebrating here in Albany, and you better believe he'll be back next week and have his eyes set on MJF.
It seems fucked up that MJF attacks Christian Casanova every week, and then AJ was like, "Christian, you're banned from the building."
Framingham, Mass. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are going to be popping off in Framingham.
Yeah, I said like New England or like the tri-state maybe. That's, Framingham's part of that. Nailed it.
You were correct.
Yeah.
It is a little fucked up, yes.
Maybe AJ could frame it like, it's for your own good, Casanova,
100%.
Yeah.
He probably even mentions that, like, oh, they said it was for my own good, make sure things didn't get even more escalated. Has nothing to do with the fact that I wasn't booked on this show and they didn't want to fly me out. Trios title match.
Mm-hmm.
The Killers of Steen, Calvin, Killer Claudio, taking on the Giant Tigers of Bailey, Lee, Andrew Everett. And the winners of this match, Mike Bailey, Andrew Everett, and Lee Moriarty.
My God.
Mike Bailey's going to pin Claudio.
That sounds about right. Any other notes?
Nope.
Creative finish?
If we have it.
We have a couple safe bets. And we might
Sure.
have a Mike or a Lee or a Big Dog. No, we don't.
If we have a big dog one, I would be shocked.
Yeah. Hey, you never know. Yeah, we have a safe bet. I think we have like 3 or 4 safe bets. Just 10 minutes?
Yep.
That reminds me, I don't think we used one for the women. Do you want to?
Yeah,
please
pop one in there.
Yeah. Again, let me double check that there's not a Miyu Yamashita. There is not. Yeah, we got another safe bet here for the ladies. Okay.
Chaz Betts, promo. He has been winning his matches. He beat Christian Casanova last week clean without any shenanigans. And he feels he is the #1 contender. And he is going to say it every week and keep winning until he faces Ilya or Ray Phoenix.
Or Jay White. the uncrowned champion.
Is Jay White's title match before Double or Nothing or
No,
after?
it's after.
Then my statement stands. The uncrowned champ, Chad Benz, being like, or Jay White, remember him? Dragon Lee versus Pac. They steal the show match.
Sure.
Pac is going to win Tainted on this one.
They call it tainted because he kicks him in the taint.
Yep. He can't keep getting away with this. We did have a Pac finish.
Oh.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Roosh is going to talk. He is going to say that he defeated Bandito. He is a fantastic TNT champion. Los is growing with him in it. Everything's coming up Los. And then, yes, Bandito is going to come out and be like, hey, you fucking cheated. You fucking piece of shit. We're going to run that back at Double or Nothing.
Alright, I'm going to run promo, setting up Roosh, Bandito rematch at dawn. Okay.
Your opening match is Ricochet versus Adam Cole.
NXT, NXT, NXT.
And we are going to end this feud by having Ricochet simply pin Adam Cole.
Hell yeah. Can't imagine there's a Ricochet finish now. But I think we have one or two more safe bets. Yeah, this one right here. Boom.
Sure. Do I have 6? I do.
You do.
So your 6-minute opening segment is Adam Page going backstage to talk to Kenny Omega. He's gonna tell him good luck. Kenny's gonna basically do the whole spiel of like, I'm just doing this. Get back at MJF. I don't want to team with Riho. I don't want anything to do with you. Yada yada. Adam Page is gonna be like, look, you don't got to convince me. That's fine. You want to get back at MJF. I also hate MJF. I just want to wish you good luck and let you know I'm leaving for the night. So if you were worried about me, don't. Like, I'm not going to be here. You could have whatever staff you got checked that I'm leaving so you could wrestle free of any worry. Kenny, he does walk out, and Kenny looks like he's contemplative. He is thinking.
That's dangerous. Okay. 124 minutes, you booked this thing up.
I sure did.
Yep. Well, here's the thing. We put on the A Squad commentary team, so I think this show's going to get like a 96.
Yes, this is going to be the best Collision in a long time.
Long time. Yeah, yeah. 91 here, even though they had no psychology.
Oh, not the no psychology.
Yeah. Ricky O'Shea got a 95.
With great chemistry, but also
great chemistry.
Yes.
Yeah. 79. They both did a bad job. Well, that's unfortunate.
Rough.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
92. Once again, no psychology.
I mean, on this one, I'm a little bit more understanding of, but also like, they had great chemistry too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we're rocking.
Also, all my commentators are just like it's like they're trying to make up for the weeks of dog shit you've had. They're out here like having good chemistry, getting having good zingers. They're just going crazy,
Having a great time.
having a great time. 97 Chaz Betts promo.
I mean, that's good because this is not a bit. He is going to be the next #1 contender.
No, I
so
figured.
I am glad.
That's usually what this means, except for when I was doing it with Jay White and everyone thought it was a bit, but it wasn't a bit.
No, yeah. Usually when someone's like, "Hey, I won a bunch and I should be the #1 contender,"
Yeah.
management doesn't come out and be like, "Nah."
Yeah. How about you fuck yourself? 79. I mean, yeah, that's good.
Yep. A
Yeah.
perfectly serviceable mid card match.
Yeah.
We gotta turn Claudio finally.
Oh.
He's been a fucking face. Oh.
Oh no.
Never mind. No.
Calvin's gimmick.
Yep.
Well, we
Yep.
also have to change that.
Large boost to microphone.
Oh,
Hell
but
yeah.
even though it's a poor gimmick, that's weird.
He'll get better at it.
Okay. Good thing we resigned Claudio.
Wow, I can't believe you would do this. I needed him for this angle. He could go after that.
Then why did we sign him for a year?
Because he could be a good roadie.
Who cares? We have a million road agents.
That is true. Who cares? We have like millions of dollars. You could collect a check.
TNA needs him, Nick. We gotta send him to TNA.
No. That is a punishment that no one deserves.
Yeah,
Claudio.
It's
Not Claudio. Cass and Framingham.
Yeah.
It's a 92.
It's crazy how much better these do with my announced team.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah. Ian and Joe might, we might be asking Excalibur, like, hey man, you got 2 more hours a week in you, right? A 90 for the ladies? Let's go, ladies.
Yeah. I'm so happy. Fucking jeez, man. Miyu Yamashita, you did fantastic work, and I feel like I am also like cashing in on that very well.
Oh yeah, I absolutely did the grunt work, and then you were like, yes, but I will finish her from here.
I believe I've done well with it though.
Oh, she did pin Demi. Wow.
Yep. There you go.
With the Crash Rabbit Heat, didn't even skull kick her.
Well, might be too high to kick. Not sure.
Oh, she can do it.
Yeah, you know what? I believe
She skull kicks people that are like sitting on the top turnbuckle. She can kick Demi.
Yeah.
And 69 for these two fighting, while Miyu's like, I don't care.
I did.
Yeah, not my problem anymore.
I mean, she was just defending the honor of Maki Ito, which she won the match. She did the defending. She's good.
95 for these guys.
MJF hasn't been getting his hundreds.
Well, Kenny might have brought him down.
All right, we'll see.
86. Listen, I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, watch the main event get like an 81, but that won't happen. It's not going to happen.
I believe. I don't believe.
You should listen. My commentary team is here. Ilya is goated. I keep trying to tell you this. You're always like worried when you put him against one of your stinky no psychology guys, and I'm like, listen, we gave him the title because he has like 95 psychology.
Kenny and Riho are the mixed champs.
Yes.
That's huge. I feel like MJF is no longer a champion.
No. We should
22 segments.
Yeah, that's a lot. We should probably change his evil EVP gimmick.
Hey, you want to back out of this and not do this at the moment, and hopefully it doesn't progress us?
It will progress us.
You're sure?
If I return to booking screen and then go back, it goes to the next thing.
Fuck, you're right. Then let's wait on the turn.
I feel like we gotta do it.
Do the turn.
And then we'll just change the gimmick. The next time he's on screen, it'll basically be like a changed here. It'll be fine.
Sure.
But we can return here and do it before we forget.
I would appreciate that. because we will forget.
We will forget. I mean, his evil EVP gimmick is legendary. But like,
it's giving that charisma. Yeah. No, we're changing.
Yeah. It's interesting that he can play comedy. Maybe when Kenny's like 50 and falling apart, we could just make him a comedy wrestler.
Sure. Swagger?
Yeah.
Is he still Swagger?
I mean, it's not going to be comedy, and I don't think Underdog makes any sense for what he's doing right now.
No.
So yeah.
What is this gimmick that he's doing at the moment?
It's just babyface Kenny Omega is back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redeemed cleaner. Wow. Babyface Kenny Omega.
Or do you want cleaner redeemer? Because that rhymes.
No, I like. All right, fine.
No.
He didn't do the redeeming. If anything, Riho's gimmick would be cleaner redeemer.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you want to move this shit around?
No, let's be good with it.
Let's just be normal. All right, main event. I told you.
Let's go. Good job, Ilya.
Good job, Swarls, talking Nikk out of doing something stupid.
Yes, thank you, Swarls.
You're welcome. 97. Best collision maybe ever? Certainly in a long time.
I do think ever.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I think you've beaten that for pay-per-views, but I don't think you've ever had a show that high that was just a fucking collision.
This was a pay-per-view level collision, though. Sorry.
Well, sure, but...
Yes.
2.2 million... We went up everywhere. That's what getting a 97 will do for you.
Sure.
Felt like that was such a pay-per-view level thing. I felt like we should have had a scrum.
Oh, yeah.
But we did, no scrum.
That's all right. Double or Nothing, we'll have a scrum, and then we could talk about, I don't know, inconsistency.
The funniest ones are when you sign a bunch of wrestlers, or like the year-end awards happen and they just ask you the same question like 5 fucking times.
Oh, like, hey, you want to piss off your workers?
Yeah.
No. not really.
Oh, Zodiac did predict a 97. Good job, Zodiac. Oh. I mean, I think I said a 96, so this is pretty close.
There was a lot of faith.
Yeah, I believed. Okay. 7 million people watched Collision.
They all wanted to see Phoenix.
Yep. Bandito says to push Madame Dimitrescu. Thank you, Bandito.
Yes.
As does Kurt Angle. Okay.
She was the champion for like 6 months.
And she was a star when she got here.
Also that.
Yeah. Like, this isn't... I don't know. Alright, well, I don't know, we got a couple minutes, so we'll advance to Wednesday, but I don't... that is going to be the stream for tonight.
Yes.
They don't call him El Unicorn anymore. He's just Uni now.
He's just Uni?
Yeah. UNI, Uni.
Cap?
It's not just you. It's just UNI, Uni. No, I don't think it's a Caps. Also, he's like 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saying his name might change again a couple times?
Yeah, probably. Sign Corey Graves? No. Like, first of all, he's in WWE. But, like, second of all, no.
He's saying that Defy signed him.
Defy signed Corey Graves.
Not us.
Oof. Oh, I thought he was trying to fix your commentary.
Stop it.
Julia Hart wants to come out.
Brother, we just saw you get like a 40.
Yeah, and you don't have any experience. And quite frankly, you stink.
I mean, you didn't need to go that far. Goodness.
Look at these stats.
Yeah, they're bad.
Like, This might blow up in her face so bad because I'm like, we should fire her. Like, she's not
Do
gonna get
not
better.
Don't fire her. She's a
All
prodigy
right.
of Brody King. It'll upset Brody
All
King.
right. I don't really care if Brody King gets mad.
Wow.
Brody King is the Goto and Shibata of this save. He gets a 69 every time.
Damn. I can't fight it.
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
Give me my commentators back.
I didn't steal them. I just borrowed them. Goodness. Take your stinky commentators back.
Like, have you actually looked up how long it should take? Because I feel like it shouldn't take as long as it's taken.
It doesn't say anywhere.
No?
So, don't know.
Okay.
Don't know what to tell you.
I don't know either.
Actually, I don't know what to tell me because it's my commentator.
Because, like, I went through this in WCW when I hired Bobby Heenan. But I feel like it wasn't much more than, like, a month. And I feel like it's been fucking forever. But maybe it has only been a month in game.
Could be.
Yeah.
I feel like it hasn't been, but it could be.
Yeah. Tangaloa in New Japan. What a world.
Still in New Japan, huh?
Yeah. New Japan is probably one of the promotions that's like the current like this version and what's happening in real life are probably the most different.
I think our New Japan's a time capsule at this point.
Yes. Our New Japan is stuck in 2022 or 2023 or whatever. And current New Japan is not.
No.
Let's look. Yeah, I mean, they got Okada, they got Tana. You know, it's probably easier to just do it from the fucking thing because this will be in order. Okada, Tanahashi, Shingo, Eita is a bigger star than Will Ospreay. Huh.
Eita's a major star.
So he is.
Yeah.
Good for him. Wow, he's got some stats, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me
Big
tell you,
Mike.
as a guy who's watched a bunch of like Eita junior heavyweight title matches in Noah, disagree. Disagree with these stats. Sonata. You know what? I guess Naito left in this too.
Yes.
Yeah. Jackie Funky Kamei? Jump ship? Oh, man. He's a Dragon Gate guy.
Okay.
Are we shortlisting Eita? I mean, I just said that I think he stinks, and I don't think Nikk knows who he is. So...
If it's a Noah guy and Swiley says they stink, I'm just going to nod.
He's a Dragon Gate guy, but then he was like freelance. He might be Noah exclusive now, but he might still be freelance. I don't know.
It also could be that Eita got good in the save. But...
No, that's unlikely. I think what's probably happened was he was good in Dragon Gate, and then when he went to Noah, he was like, who fucking cares? Which is often what happens when people go to Noah. So I've just seen like the shitty version of him. Maybe that's it. Maybe people who are Dragon Gate heads are like, no, he's good. But I don't watch Dragon Gate because they have their own streaming service where it's the only thing on it, and it's like $20 a month or something crazy like that.
Jeez, that's insane.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's a small company. They're trying to, it's the same way that like Deadlock is, their own streaming service. Or it's like you're paying them the premium because you think it's a good product or whatever. But I don't know. I haven't watched Dragon Gate with any regularity since fucking Dragon Gate USA existed in like 13, so I'm very out on whatever they're doing. All right, well, nothing wacky happened, so I guess we'll just call it a stream.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll be back next
Yeah.
week. Nikk is still 40 days away from Double or Nothing. That seems crazy. Yeah, you got a long time.
Okay.
Meanwhile, next week I'll be in Northern England and the Midlands. And then the week after that, it'll be Southern England, and then I'll be going to Northern Europe.
I'll be going to like Tennessee.
Yeah. Well, someone's got to hold down the home base while we're fucking around, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it.
Speaking of Tennessee, what's going on in WCW?
We got Wrestle War coming up. Or no, Wrestle War is the Nitro one after the next show we're doing. The next show we're doing is Spring Stampede. But I think that's still like 2 streams away, maybe, unless we like run through the stuff really fast. But yeah, Spring Stampede, we got Steve Austin and Ricky Steamboat for the WCW title. We got gimmick to be determined 8-man tag with the 4 Horsemen, who, as we all know, the 4 Horsemen are Ric Flair, Rick Martel, Genichiro Tenryu, and John Paul Levesque, aka Triple H. As they will take on Arn Anderson, Kurt Hennig, and the Steiner brothers.
That's some mid-90s ass shit right there.
Let's see, what else? Dan Severn and Ken Shamrock are going to wrestle. They've been a team for a long time, and then they broke up. Cactus Jack is going to wrestle Battle Cat. Battle Cat is a random mid-card wrestler that is like a random jobber in WWF that got a big push. Listen, if you're not watching WCW, you're missing out. Shit's going crazy over there.
Battle Cat push is especially good.
Yeah. He's managed by the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. So, go check all that out. But yeah, that's it. If you're watching on YouTube, like the video, drop a comment, subscribe, come hang out live Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock Eastern, over on twitch.tv/Warles. And that's it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.